Hallo Leute, wir sind von Doki Doki Literature Club. In der letzten Folge haben wir ein paar Sachen erlebt, ne? Wenn ich weiß, ich meine, schaut euch auf die gestrige Folge an halt. Weil die Folge ist gestern angekommen, weil normalerweise sollte die Folge am Samstag online kommen. Also ich muss schauen, ob das wirklich jetzt weiß, oder ob Doki Doki Dienstags inzwischen kommt. Weil ich bin noch immer nicht bei meinen Upload sicher, ob ich da überhaupt alles richtig sage. Weil ich glaube, montags kommt aber doch anders und nicht Doki Doki, ich voll Idiot. Dann wäre es die vorgestrige Folge, nicht gestrige Folge. Doki Doki kommt ja samstags, okay. Ja, okay, und diese Folge kommt am Dienstag, okay. Ja, dann. Von der vorgestrigen Folge halt, normalerweise wäre die am Samstag hochgekommen, aber halt, weil ich am Samstag keine Bock hatte aufzunehmen, habe ich halt den erst am Sonntag aufgenommen und dann auch am gleichen Tag noch online gesetzt halt. Noch die Fortnite-Folge eine Stunde vorher oder 2 Stunden, nein, 2 Stunden vorher online gekommen ist. Aber ja, wenn wir in dieser Folge von Sonntag sind wir hier stehen geblieben halt. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any out of the time reading from it, but as a result her left arm is practically pressed in the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is only totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away for the book. She simply parts her lips and the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Alpian simply placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm that just happened. Cousin? I'm so sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Cousin? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me into my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Cousin? After one. My heart won't stop pounding, Cousin. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel, Cousin? He suddenly pauses my hand. So just, why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. Das wäre die letzte Folge schon nicht gut gewesen. Jetzt eskaliert es noch mehr. It even makes me want not to read. I just want to look at you. Alter, ist das creepy. Mir kommt das Geräusche an, liegen vom Ursprung hier etwas, oder auch nicht, da ist meine Wasserflasche. Nichts passiert. Hey, das war nicht meine Powerbank. Definitiv nicht meine Powerbank. Definitiv. It's the time to check poems. Who should I show my poem to first? Ich würde sagen, Yuri nehmen wir als letztes, weil sie muss sich beruhigen, und Natsuki nehmen wir als erstes, weil die jetzt als sehr vernachlässigt wird, wir gehen im zweiten Ort. Well, I can admit that's a bit better than last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. Yuri. I think you're at least being influenced by you a little bit, aren't you? I mean, you know, you feel like spending some time with her or whatever, but you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you never get better. Here's the one I want, and I'm sure you learn something from it. Okay, irgendwie like Spiders, das müssen wir, also, ich lasse es durchscrollen, aber im ersten Akt haben wir diesen Dienst zu gelesen. Ich habe halt entschieden, nachdem ich das erste, ein zweites Mal wieder die Gedichte gelesen habe, halt, in der Folge. Genauso dachte ich mir einfach so, okay, beim nächsten Mal werde ich einfach kurz überlaufen, dann könnt ihr halt stoppen und möchten noch einmal durchlesen. Aber jetzt ja nichts Neues, deswegen. Ja. Bei 3 Stunden! Ja. Jetzt, meine Erinnerung hat alles mal gefragt, so. So, not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. It's quite longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was a great teacher. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, no, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain. Oh, shit, I can't have the bosses. Oh! I always like you wrong. Praktisch, der Typ, der die ganze Zeit mir das Fenster nicht auf hatte. Ja, like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of great hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people find out, they make fun of you, or think less of you. It just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone, makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Just as two of the girls in the circle playing is my respecting one thing. Kind of funny because even my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I expect you. Well, I guess, thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yui more, so whatever, we don't change, you can leave now. No. Dann Monika, weil wir müssen hier dann mal sich beruhigen lassen. So, I think you said something earlier that you weren't supposed to. You didn't want you have to talk with this, but I don't think you have a choice. It's getting kind of a dangerous way to spend so much time with you. Don't know why, but she seems pretty excited. He's excitable when she's around you. This shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when you get too excited, she finally takes life and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to people every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of vibe from it. Rather than being like a sexual thing. But funny is, kind of thing annoying. I'm not saying it's your fault though. I guess that's why I have to explain it to you. So I think if you could do his business, that would probably be best for her. They added, don't be shy spend a little time warm to critics like you, please. I at least have it to that in hand, and I know how to do my content was. Sagte die, wo sie auch gelöscht hat und dann noch verrückt gemacht hat. Also, ich sage das nicht, ne? Ich weiß, wie ich meine Kunden das ich sehe. Whatever. You want to read your phone now? Like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Safe, yeah. Okay, wir hatten eigentlich dieses Gedicht schon, aber ihr seht, wer sich an das Gedicht erinnern kann, merkt, dass es vielleicht ein paar Buchstaben fehlen. Safe with the colors, the bright Bügeln, piercing, left blue, and members, caporal, offeringness, noise, it won't stop. Granted, speech, sign, cousin, tangent, like playing on a table, like playing a knife on a breathing breath cage. Poem, meaningless. Delete her. Okay, interessant, ne? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to but never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, these when the guys why okay, sometimes I find something okay. Sometimes you find yourself facing a different decision. That happens, don't forget to save the game. You never know when talking to. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for you. Thanks for listening. Es geht mehr aus der Kontrolle. Ich should have ja. I'm ready for this. Let's see what you really do. He smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Came out a little house. Let's move on. This is the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Read. Ach du Heilige. We're telling me, turning an aisle, winding, volunteer, in your gear, boy, falling sky, 7 holy states, adopt ship, a portal to another world, a thin, rope, tight way, thick, rope, fawn, harness, parabolic, gear boy, expanding universe, true control, okay, time controlled by slipping cogwheel, ex existence of gods, streaming with open water in all directions, drowning, keine Ahnung, prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring smoke with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy states, expansion, dear boy, a sky of exploding stars, God, discovering the existence of God, we rotating in 6 dimensions. Car, 40 years, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40, kind of or 40 times every. Oh, 40 shot that. 40 years. 40 times every time it ticks every second time. At one third of all these stakes apply to the existence of one dark ship in another world. A poet's flow of blood written clock, the time devoting prayer connecting the sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing nearby, breathing volatile, breathing ship, breathing follow, breathing straight, snakes, snakes, kind of. Breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what's about. No one has been in your head, or I've had to think, so I have to take it on your pen. That's a pen. Is a pen fell off your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safe keeping it. I just really like the way that it writes. I wrote this poem with it. Very touching. Did I just? Can you better this conversation I've had? Can keep the poem though. You have a long special poem. Would you like to read it? Of course. Is that the doctor reveal a special message? Hätte man jetzt warten sollen oder nicht so wie ich direkt draufdrücken? Keine Ahnung. Oder soll das jetzt ein Troll sein, weil jetzt, weil der Bot war, dort war genau auf ihrer Brust. War das ein Troll? Oder war das einfach, ach, keine Ahnung. Okay everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? You have something you need to go over today, so if everyone could consider the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together within just a few days. We'll just have been embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any members. It's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparation. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? But you know, everyone's been a little more lively ever since the majority we started with some travel activities. But this isn't the time for us to become comprehensive. We still only have 4 members. And then the festival is only real chance to find more, you know? Let's forget about getting new members anyway. We only have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisy and more people to manage. That's key. I don't think you're looking at the right way at all, but you want to share your passion with as many people as you can. Inspire them to find the same things that touch you in the first place. Maybe your club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place to intimidate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Kazuma? Oh come on, you can't take advantage of Kazuma to review just because he doesn't know how to say it not to anything. Not one though. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with a lot of people in mind? Also ich muss den Stoff überall. Ich erkläre es mir nachdem wenn der Kopf vorüber. So Leute, da bin ich wieder. Ich habe auch gerade gesehen, dass bei euch das Spiel gefreestyle ist. Ich habe gerade gesehen, da halt das Spiel gefreestyle. Ich weiß nicht ob das jetzt übelst lang gefreest ist. Das ich erst nachdem die Aufnahme halt dann fertig ist, dass wir mir anschauen können. Ich hoffe, dass das jetzt nicht zu viel ist, aber ich glaube, es geht ja auch eher um den Text, den ich vorlese jetzt halt. Aber ja. Ich glaube, meine Facecam bei 4 nicht verbuggt. Ich sehe nicht, dass sie nur der Gamescreen halt. Ups, ja, halt so verbuggt ist da. You never even talked to Kazuma joined. Yeah. Okay, see one, please. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Kazuma isn't passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Say, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. Jesus. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback by your words. That's... oh god, he's awake. Are you serious? That's not true at all. I'm sure you and my cousin want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about you, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, they would probably be lying. So if it's up to me to rescue this situation, now let's decide, isn't she? This club, something more than a place for pupils to hang out. Why do you think that everyone here saw it the same way I saw this? It doesn't mean that we're against getting members or anything. Kazuma, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't given even a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if I started this club was a mistake? No, you've done it, Nancy. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all, I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with to be friends. Is that problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. Now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking it away. No, Kazuma, it's not the same. It won't be the same if the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined nothing else to pick up this one. I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up the things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right off the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion of the festival? I don't know. What kind of indifferent, I guess? Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, like how nice and quiet this club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president yet. It's not right for me to ignore my feelings like that. Don't worry with Kai if you killed herself. Or you should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make a decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Kazuma? Do you want to get out of this club? He repeats the same question in Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer spending nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. Therefore, the club provides something that you can't get everyone else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what I will end up making Leisure Club as a special case. I see. I agree with you. Und sie... Ja, ich bin einfach mal lieber das Ding. Oh, interessant. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. It's backing out of the comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to have Monica with Cassie, then I'm honored to your side as well. Alright, maybe you can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri? Hmm? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. No, Monica, I want to do anything I can to make this the best club level. Okay? Me too. Oh, yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Kazuma? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Kazuma before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of this time of year and all that. He popped to me as surprisingly. It looks a little troubled, but she's done for that. Okay. I'll say just with Monica. In that case, I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at you as he exits up. Phew. Things have been never hectic lately, haven't they? Cousin, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy or the bitch God said okay? We kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? Not like seeing other girls give you a hard time. Call me Nancy and everything. You being a little bit, you know. Sometimes things like you know the only one we perfect people here. You know what I mean? That's weird because the only time we've been here we've hardly gotten spending time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. So I didn't need to say something yet. But just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. No, wait, not yet. Stop, no! Ja, Blocks. Okay, ich würde sagen, dann machen wir noch das Gedicht für heute und dann machen wir halt Ende, voilà. Das kann so gehen. Ich würde sagen, weil Juri geht's ja eigentlich gerade gut, deswegen würde ich eher auf Dings gehen, auf Netzki. Was zum? Oh, hallo, wie geht's? Warte, nee. Pommes, Book, Warm, Parfait, Milk. Das bekommt sie. Was? Sunny. Clouds. Als ob das dich erwischt. Skirt, Sparkle, Socks. Ne, Crazy sind es definitiv nicht die. Rain Clouds, Treasure, Lucky, Destiny. Ja, das stimmt. Family. Okay. Oh Junge, ihr werdet schon wieder eine Expression auf ihrem Gesicht, die ja sehr gut aussieht. Och nein. Also, das war's dann mit dieser Folge. Ich penne es die 4. Die erste Seite geholfen. Oh Junge. 11. November, 13. 13. 17. 24. 24. Jo. So. Okay, dann das ist schon. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Video. Tschüss.